Hi, it's Raymond. I hope I have the right number. Look, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I need your help. Remember the day I took you and Duncan off the streets? I told you that the past is just a story, that if you can just accept that, your past loses all power over you. Yeah, I was wrong.
So do I get to set up. So there's also an incoming typhoon, which is interesting. That's Raymond. That's the walled city. How much money does I have? I have a whole $53, but I have karma to spend. Come on. I really wish I could take those out of SMG and shotgun. Oh well. A good old-fashioned respec, right? So we have all the money that we're gonna get. Raymond and Wu stand near enough to each other in the rain, staring at the walled city, not talking. The old man looks at you, weary but alert. You look like you have something on your mind, Mr. Hawkins. Are you gonna be okay? I don't think so, no. I'm the product of aborted brain surgery. That combined with all that has happened, I doubt I will ever be okay. I have no idea when I will. He searches the ground for the word. Break. Raymond touches the bandage on his head, and although I'm relieved that you rescued me before my memory was wiped, part of me grieves at the thought I could have been free from all of this. I bet those people in the walled city wish they could be free from all of this too. Indeed. But they prove people can adapt to harsh circumstances. I will learn to live with this hardship like they have. I think we're all learning a lot here. For example, Eric and I learned you're a genius who can create magical machines. We learned that you have a rich, powerful mother on the ruling council of Hong Kong who kidnapped you to reprogram your brain. And we learned that the two of you are now responsible for the suffering of thousands. Pretty good big score from my perspective. Let him be, Duncan. Sure, I'll let him be. Right after we throw our lives away trying to undo whatever it was he did 20 years ago. He wheels on Raymond. You realize you can't fix it, right, Edward? You can't erase 20 years of misery and suffering. The best you can hope for is to remove the unnatural part of it. Allow that horrible slum to be horrible without toxic key or whatever you said. You're not going to push the make it all better button. You got a better idea? No. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm not going to be like him. I'm not going to run. Raymond cringes at that. He screws his eyes shut, trying to ward it off. But then he's still for a moment, and his jaw sets. And when he opens them again, his eyes are defiant, authoritative. I did what I did to help people, Mr. Wu. And when I couldn't help them anymore, I left and I continued helping people in Seattle. In that teen center. In that slum I took you from. Or did you forget where you were from? Oh, I didn't forget, little man. How could I, with you reminding us of it every chance you get? How you saved a poor little Chinese boy. He lowers his head until it's inches from the old man's. After you ran from the thousands who looked just like him? Oh, come on. My motivations for helping you aren't relative, Duncan. He points a bunny finger at Wu, runs it up and down the orc towering above him. Look at you. The results are what counts. Wu doesn't pull back. He leaves his face a hair's breadth from his foster father. Don't kiss, don't kiss, don't kiss. I know, Edward. Your motivations for building that machine aren't relevant here either. Wu cocks his thumb at the walled city, at the throngs running from it in terror. The results are what counts. Stopping the fortune engine is what counts. You're right. He takes in the scene unfolding around him with a grim determination. We need to do what we can do. Five people, all reeking of triad, huddled together next to your crew, muttering something among themselves and pointing to the towering slum. One of them notices you and pats another on the chest with the back of his hand. It's the man who's been guarding the walled city entrance since you arrived in Hawaii. He acknowledges you, a look of doomed determination on his face. Miss Cheng sends her regards. She told us to keep an eye on you. What for? Mrs. Cheng wants to know what the hell is going on inside the walled city. She sent us to find out and report back to her. The triad soldier's hands shake. He sees you notice them and pulls them behind his back. She said that if we saw you heading in there, we should go with you. We'd have a better chance of staying alive. Good, we need all the guns we can get. The soldier nods in appreciation. Just tell us what you need. This is our shot at distinguishing ourselves. Show Auntie that we have what it takes to rise in the organization. The soldier looks sidelong at his friends. It may be our best chance to provide for our families. The group of triads nod at each other in forlorn unity as they take in the panic around them. The storm, the flood of people, the towering tenement, and something else, a wave of something emanating from within. Do you feel that? Gobbet holds her stomach. Madness and folly squeak their disapproval. It's the walled city's bad breath or something. She groans. It's disgusting, says the rat lady, but okay. I feel, I don't know, unclean just looking at the place. Like life has no value or something. Like there's just no point to anything. That's the toxic key. And it is exactly the point. We need to get rid of it. Fix it at the source, if I can. Raymond stares at the walled city, taking it in for the first time. The breath hitches in his chest, but the old man grits his teeth with grim determination. The fortune engine is located at the heart of the walled city. That's where I need to go. I'll drop a marker in the center of the walled city on everyone's PDA, Caesar. We should be able to weave our way through it to the machine. Got it, let's go. Whoa, wait. You just want to rush in there? Don't we need some kind of, I don't know, plan? We can take advantage of the chaos and make cover our approach in case someone is trying to stop us. We should split up. Keep Raymond backing out of harm's way. Look around, Guncho. This whole place is harm's way. It'll be safer if we split up. Caesar leads some of us to clear the way to the machine. Auntie's men can follow with the rest of us, escorting Raymond, once the way is secure. Okay, so we've got to secure the place and then the big guns show up. Okay. We improvise from there. Both teams, use your comm to stay in touch. We have no idea what we're going to face in there. I will be right behind you, Alaric. Take care of yourself. It's not about... let's see. See you on the inside, little man. Raymond closes his eyes and lowers his head, solemn and resolved. Here we go. So I have to pick my squad. I'm going to pick the same one that I have been for a while. No turning back. Final mission, people. So personally, I found that rigging was kind of a waste. But I didn't really use my drone effectively, so that's not necessarily the game's fault. That's just kind of mine. So honestly, my best class probably would have been like a street samurai, or hey, look at all this stuff we have. So they've got all that. So I'm going to give myself one. Well, honestly, we're just going to pull everything in. Alright, what do we got here? It's a Force 2 Fire Elemental. Can I use it? No. Spirit Summoning 2. Let's see if he's got Spirit Summoning. He might. Nope. Gobbet only. Well, spell. Yep, this is all mage crap. Well, that sucks. I wasn't able to use the mummy. Basic Blaster 2.0. Wait, what is this? Is it a spell? We're experimenting. The inner walled city. What you've seen in your dreams feels tame by comparison. The atmosphere is humid with the oppressive weight of despair. You can feel it bearing down on your shoulders, whispering for you to give up, lie down, await your miserable fate. Your skin feels oily and unclean. We're finally here, finally past the trash heap that encrusts this place. He reaches out and touches the Duraplast wall. The paint is long since chipped away, but what remains is enough to tell you that you're looking at the original exterior of Kowloon Walled City. It looks much sturdier than the ramshackle construction that has grown up around it. This is what Mother and I built. What was supposed to help people. All that we wanted was to help. Very poetic. Now let's move. I'm done with the talking. I don't want to spend a second longer in this place than I have to. The Yellow Lotus for 49er scans the horizon. Scans the horizon, his head on a swivel. Ooh, he's full of the frenetic energy that can only come from pure terror and combat stims. Raymond doesn't move. He stands there staring at a painted section of the wall to his left. Tracing his gaze, you can see what he's looking at. It's faint, but it's there. A faded stamp with the Tsang Mechanical Services logo. Even this is a nightmare now. Decrepit and rotten and falling apart. He squeezes his eyes shut. It was supposed to be a good place. A safe place. Yeah, well, it isn't. And we all know whose fault that is, don't we? Her eyes flash daggers at your adoptive father. She wears her hate like a mask. Yes. And that is why I have to fix it. Alaric, you need to clear me a path to the sarcophagus that surrounds the fortune engine. It will be at the center of all of this. Please help me fix this. I can't do it by myself. That's the plan. Thank you. Clear path, Seattle. I'll go with Kindly's B team and look after Ray. We'll take him down side streets and stick to the shadows until it's safe for us to regroup. Godspeed, Gobbit. She nods at you. I'd wish you luck, but it seems like an empty gesture considering the whole bad luck machine thing. But hey, break a leg. Get him there safe. We need him. He glances back at you. Come on, Caesar, let's go. Stop right there. No. You're Yellow Lotus, so we should be okay. Group of Yellow Lotus 49ers is holding this entrance. Their leader, a dumpy female elf with chipped teeth and a bouffant hairdo, oh my god, stumbles towards you. You, drop your guns and get down on the floor. She shakes her head from side to side as if she's trying to clear it. A pair of bloodshot eyes roll in their sockets without a reason or purpose. Drop everything, or we'll cut you like pigs. Stand down. We're kindly Chang. Chang! She gestures wildly with a rifle. A thin stream of blood traces its way from her left nostril down to her mouth. Her time is done. We have a new queen now. Oh, jeez. And now we fight. Dumb. I don't want to fight. I just want you to stop being like this. Okay, Blaster 2.0. Let's look at this. Oh, it's a basic blaster. Simple program to destroy IC integrity. Well, that's not going to help. $47. That's the best I can do here with that. So 56. Let's give it a shot at least. I arrested him. Yeah. That sucks. Okay. And we're gonna... Disease! He dead now. It's Tetris music. It's hilarious. Ouch. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I almost killed him with the monofilament whip. That was awesome. Do 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 do. Aw, come on, you. Yeah, he dead now. Boo 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 boom. And they're dead. Awesome. Really hope I don't just have to fight every single frickin' person in here. Drone control. Crap. Decking. Isabel, got anything? I've made a habit of cracking Sang encryption. It's basically as easy as flipping a switch at this point. So I flip a switch and the turrets go down. Simple. She manipulates the electrical panel in front of her and some lights flicker and fade from the display. Done. So the turrets are down. Push your way forward through the piles of filth and through the narrow gaps between buildings, ducking under exposed sewage pipes and battered ductwork. Suddenly, you're through it and out on the other side. A slender woman stands a few meters in front of you. An extravagant coat hangs from her delicate frame, the hood pulled low over her face. She's facing you, but you can't make out her features. Behind you, another woman approaches at a trot. She's wearing ballistic armor and her weapon is drawn. The insignia that's emblazoned onto her shoulder pad is familiar to you. Sang. "Hey, you!" she shouts at the hooded figure, her voice full of self-important pomp. "You heard us. Clear the area and do it now. The inner blocks are off limits to non-Sang personnel." The hooded figure turns to face the approaching guard. "My apologies. I got a bit lost. I'm really not familiar with this area." Her tone is silky smooth and perfectly even, almost hypnotic. That's okay, but... She blinks, shakes her head to clear it. Her jaw clenches and you watch her eyes refocus. She shoulders her weapon. "Don't you try that on me. You make one more sound and I'm gonna..." With a motion that was too quick to follow, the hooded figure lashes out, grabbing the Sang guard around the waist. She bats the startled woman's weapon away with her other hand, lunges forward, and sinks her teeth into her neck. "It's the vampire girl!" A spray of arterial blood fills the air, and the guard's body goes limp. I thought it might be, but she's back. It did pay off, thank God. The hooded figure lets the Sang security officer's body crumple to the floor. She sweeps back her hood and dabs at her lips with a handkerchief. "Kufang, pleasure to see you again." "The pleasure is all mine. You're right on time, by the way." She turns the square of embroidered fabric in her hands and continues to blot the blood off her lips. "Apologies for the mess. It's like eating soup dumplings. The liquid winds up getting everywhere, no matter how hard you, no matter how careful you try to be." "I did not expect to hear your voice again, Queen of Repulse Bay. Not since we concluded our lessons. What are you doing here?" "Why, I'm here to help you, of course, and to bask in the misery of the walled city." She shrugs, half smiling. "It's quite intoxicating, you know, the poisonous energy of this place. And of the being in the center of it all. I'm surprised that you can't feel it yourself." "Good to see you as well, Kufang. Seems you're doing well." "I get by." In any event, let's get down to business. I have a question for you. The thing that has arrived here, this Yama King, to use the local parlance, what are your intentions for it?" "What do you want me to do?" "What I want is an honest answer. If I wanted to hear my own thoughts fed back to me, I'd ask one of my thralls. Goodness knows I have enough of them back at Repulse Bay. So let's try this again. What do you intend to do with Yama King, or Queen, I suppose? And the machine that brought her here?" "That depends on it. I'm willing to talk to the thing, if that's what you're asking." "It wasn't. I was wondering whether you plan to kill the thing." "If it's possible to kill Kinya, I'm gonna do it." "Very good. In that case, I will help you. The energies that your Yama King secretes are quite delicious. I can only imagine they will become more so at the moment of her death. That's how it works with blood. Why would this be any different? That's how it works with blood. Why would this be any different?" "I'd be honored to have you fight by my side." "Don't tell me you're considering this. You don't know her well enough to trust her, and we can't risk botching this now. Besides, she's a vampire, a parasite. She eats people like us." "I am a ghoul, a despised cannibal, and yet I have not attempted to eat anyone on this team in all of our time together. Kufang will be much the same. If you cannot trust her, trust me." "I have no problem running with a vampire. Let's get this party started." Hey guys, I'm Alex, the guy from the videos. So, I just wanted to thank you for watching the video all the way through. It's a lot of work. I appreciate it. So, thank you for your your view, maybe your subscription. So you can subscribe right in the bottom corner there. Then you'll be updated. Make sure to ring that notification bell, because subscriptions seem to mean nothing on YouTube anymore. But hey, so then over here you'll see a video that you might like, since you watched this video all the way through. Other than that, have a great day. I hope that you watch more. I'd love to see you again. We do stream, so keep an eye out for that. Announcements will be on the channel, my Twitter, all that stuff. All the information is on the overlay. Other than that, enjoy your stay on 6th Street.